What's going on, y'all? What I've been telling people before I was doing the PS5 versus Xbox, I covered the PS5 Pro, right? And this is going to be a huge one because once again, I'm always right in all my subjects, and everybody that came against me was wrong. I told people that PSSR was a beta testing program and it was a lightweight scale AI upscaler. Right here, Mark Cerny just announces says right here, Mark Cerny answered a range of our questions of Sony's Amethyst collaboration with AMD, but the key headline is this: FSR4 will be re-implemented for PS5 Pro as the next evolution of PSSR, coming to games in 2026. Talk about a corporate shill PR sellout statement. No, your shit failed. You scammed your base again. More anti-consumer moves. You sold the PS5 Pro to be used for PSSR as one of the main futures. What happened? Now you're scrapping it and you're using AMD's FSR4, which comes from PC, to put into the PS5 Pro, and they got to wait till next year. So all the people that just bought the PlayStation 4 back in November, guys, November, December, January, February, it's only been 4 months and you're already getting rid of what you tried to sell people on. You don't mean to think that when they were doing this Amethyst collaboration, which he told you months back that they were on the way to do this, they kept you in the dark. You got fanboys like Reforged Gaming talking about people keeping people in the dark over in the Xbox community, when all Sony has been doing this whole entire generation has been keeping people in the dark. Guys, this is scumbag behavior. And they overcharged you for the console because the PSSR was it failed for the first 2 months, and then they finally just fixed it. Actually, almost 3 months, and now you're telling people you're going to get rid of it, and you got to wait till next year. All the rest of this year, you're using something that they're about to scrap. It's like they had to replace it with TSR to get rid of it. I like how Gas comes down here and says exactly the right thing. PSSR fails. Wait till 2026 for FSR4. Early adapters get the shaft. Pretty much. Wouldn't the base PS5 also get support? Cody's would ask. No, they're not, because they don't have the technology to do so. And how is FSR4 the next evolution of PSSR? Lame corporate speak from Sony. Yeah, exactly. FSR4 is for PC players right now. This has nothing to do with Sony. They just provided the models. They scammed their customers. And PSSR failed as we know it, as Digital Foundry said it, and then now they're going to get rid of it. And you got to wait a whole nother year. That means the people that are getting the PS5 Pro right now, you have to wait till 2026. So they're selling it to you right now for you to be the beta tester and for you to use a bootleg system that's going to be scrapped eventually. This is the first time in history this has ever been done. How is the FSR the next evolution of PSSR? PSSR failed again, and it's being replaced with FSR4. That's it. That's the truth. Just tell the people the truth. See, but they're not going to do that. He comes in with that little corporate look, looks like a machine or a robot, and tries to make that statement like FSR4 needed PSSR. What do you mean? FSR4 was coming out, but regardless of whether PSSR was there or not. No, you're just using that because it's better than your bootleg AI system that's relied off of a fixed GPU on the PlayStation 5 Pro, which is trying to compete with a 4060 Ti. And it has no tensor cores or matrix cores or none of that. So it's still not going to be fully integrated, but it's still going to be better than that. And he failed. So you had all these people praising this guy like he was some like prophet or whatever. But then you see when he tried to do the PSSR, guess what? His system didn't work. He's new to this. He's not what you think. You know what I mean? And he's trying to sell you bullshit by saying that. I don't respect that saying right there. That's bullcrap. And I'm a little bit annoyed too about it too, because it's like even though I didn't buy the Pro, because guess what? I'm not getting scammed. It's the same thing on a lot of things in life. But all those people that went about it, hey, I try to tell you that they didn't want to listen to me. We can go all the way back to my page and go all the way back to those videos. Scroll down and you'll see it. I was telling people it ain't worth that $700, and PSSR is a lying selling point. And they jacked the price up and forced that 2 terabyte on you to even jack it up even more. It should have been $600. Definitely when you give us like the main selling point is now gone. Like, how could we not see this? And we're going to get to some other things on this too. You know what's so funny? Let's go over to these brain dead fanboys. Look at this guy, PSSR 2024 to 2025. Rest in peace. I mean, hell, you can't even say 2025 because I mean they're already telling you right now it's getting replaced. Yeah, PS5 Pro tech was a flop. Those beta testers, everybody knows this. The next evolution of PSSR. This guy is what I like to call an idiot. Guys, let's just be honest here, right? Call a spade, right? He always comes in and try to defend Sony. He tries to act like he's smart, but he's another moron. You know what I mean? No matter what, like this is what I mean, like the type of denial that these people live in. Just say it failed. It did. Everybody knows it. You know what I mean? Everybody is intelligent, right? But you know, the world is full of a lot of, yeah, you know, Mark Sony when they already announcing a replacement of their amazing PSSR technology. You see, console dudes don't deserve it. The F that I gave canceled my PS5 Pro pre-order and I have not been scammed. Felt bad for whoever got burnt. Tell me about it, right? For the people that are not, just remedial and are disappointed, I feel bad for you. You deserve better as a customer, right? You were supposed to be paying for what they advertised to you, but you didn't get that. And now they're saying they're canceling it. So that means there's no new integrations coming out to you. You're just going to have to sit there with that till you get something better. Like, they're blowing so much of this generation, it's not even funny. Can we talk about all the mistakes that they're making here? And now these people wonder why I've been so critical. Now you see why. Everything that keeps coming out, once again, this proves that everything I said is right. And time again, I prove these morons wrong. And I have to say this because it's going to be one of these type of videos. And then we're going to get to some text over there about how this stuff is going on. So that's my thing here. Sony really be using the PS5 Pro to beta test this shit. What was the point of PSSR? My point exactly. Rest in peace to Pisser Tech. Yeah, man. I just don't know what to say. FSR4 and the PS4 Pro would be better than PSSR. Oh my God, really? I wonder if that's really hard. So guys, no, I need to find something for you guys that I found earlier that I just couldn't believe what I read. I don't know if it was here or was it in that other part of the section. But damn, this is just like not good though, man. Right. Yeah, this is terrible, guys. I mean, I really don't know what to tell you. Here it is right here. I mean, I don't. Why would you ask this question? He said, is this a software update or do I have to buy another PS5 Pro? See, guys, these are like, I'm not trying, but I'm not gonna. But let's move on to this thread and here it is right here. The RDNA 4 upscaler is the first result of AMD Sony's Project Amethyst collaboration. Really, AMD that just provided hardware models so they can get it on their PlayStation. Like, get out of here with that crap. Last week, AMD released its new wave of graphics hardware. Developed around the RDNA 4 architecture, machine learning performance has dramatically increased, opening the door to FSR4, a brand new machine learning upscaler. Machine learning based upscaler that delivers excellent quality, comparable to NVIDIA's DLSS. Just after launch, AMD revealed that it was co-developed in association with Sony as part of its Project Amethyst initiative. In an interview with Digital Foundry, PlayStation's lead system architect Mark Sony says that our target is to have something very similar to FSR4's upscaler available on PS5 Pro for 2026 titles as the next evolution of PSSR. Yeah, okay, buddy. The neural network and training recipe in FSR4's upscaler are the first results of the Amethyst collaboration, CERNY told us, and the results are excellent. It's a more advanced approach that can exceed the crispiness of PSSR. I'm very proud of the work of the joint team. But you're not proud to scam and sell people on that video that you did back in November, and then after that, you didn't let people know this ahead of time. No, of course not. And you got it out ahead of time. And the PS5 Pro should have been coming out later at the end of this year so that you could be having it ready by then. Shouldn't be out now. Hey, man, I'm just saying. Tell me if I'm wrong here, y'all. Tell me. You can access the quality of FSR4 yourself via the embedded video below. Yeah, but guess what? They're running like 9070 XT and 97. That's way better than the PS5 Pro GPU. So you're seeing it at that level. That's going to be way beyond what they can do there. You're still going to have the same specs. It's not like you're getting a new PS5 Pro. They're just taking that and using that over PSSR, and they're getting rid of that. They tried their own upscaler. It didn't work. Now they're using AMD's on the same specs that you have right now. And it ain't going to be able to compete with no 9070 XT. They'll have a 9070 XTX next year. Watch. AMD's doing well right now. I need to credit for them. They're getting the sales off of the Xbox consoles and the PlayStation consoles and the stuff they're doing on PC. In a way, I have to say they're making more improvements than NVIDIA has. NVIDIA was already so far ahead, but they didn't make the improvements that we wanted. So, high five to AMD. You guys are doing a good job. So, along with DLSS 3.7 and DLSS 4.0, we have more in-depth coverage to come. Our take on a new technology is that it represents a huge leap over FSR 3.1. Yeah, they needed to do that, delivering quality wins over DLSS 3.7. While there are elements where the new transformer-based DLSS model wins out, we were delighted to see that FSR4 is surprisingly competitive against NVIDIA's latest. I think that's good because NVIDIA needs more competition. As I was telling people before, healthy competition is good. Otherwise, you start doing this lazy crap, screwing over your customers, getting greedy because nobody's competing against you. So I would like to see FSR4 get in the face of NVIDIA. Same thing with XeSS2. And I would like to see Intel step it up even a little bit more and jump in even more. That's good. I like that. That's healthy. So we can balance the prices more. However, it's going to take some time to see the new technology migrate across the PlayStation 5 Pro. Our focus for 2025 is working with the developers to integrate PSSR into their titles. In parallel, though, we've already stated to implement the new neural network on the PS5 Pro. Our target is to have something very similar to FSR4's upscale available on the PS5 Pro for 2026 titles as the next evolution of PSSR. Just say that it failed. It's okay, and that you're learning. Stop trying to bullshit people. It should take the same inputs and produce essentially the same outputs, but it's limited to the technology that you have. You're not going to be on the level of a 9070 XT card. You're not. And then by the time you launch it, they're going to have out the XTX. NVIDIA's going to have out the Supers. It ain't going to be 4.0. It's going to be like 4. Whatever. And then FSR4 is going to be 4. Something or whatever. And you're going to be using what's available for you on a technology that is still the same on the Pro. It's not moving. People could be upgrading their CPUs. Better CPUs will be coming out. Better RAM will be coming out. You know what I mean? Consoles will always be behind. But it's not bad that they're getting that, but it's more like you should have waited. You know what I mean? But they didn't. Our target is to have something very similar to FSR's upscale. You seem to have something similar, but you're not getting that FSR the PC users are going to be getting. You can't. You still have the same specs. So, and he admits it here, doing that implementation is rather ambitious and time-consuming, which is why you haven't already seen the new upscaler on the PS5 Pro. I mean, bro, you try to sell people to PSSR. Now you're talking about replacing it already? Man, bro, talk about all these mistakes they're making. This is what I mean. This is not good leadership. And it's in so many departments in the PlayStation branch that it is sickening. Like, it is really bad. I mean, you got people still out here trying to defend them. It's like, man, you must have an IQ of 75. There's so many buffoons on the console, it's not even funny. Like, it just blows my mind. So the raw hardware specifications of the new 9070 and 97 XT are considerably higher than the PS5 Pro. Exactly what I was saying. So that means you're not going to be getting the RDNA 4. I'm telling you guys, you're not getting the real RDNA 4 on PlayStation 5 Pro. You're getting a lightweight bootleg system again. That's why he tried to include the PSSR in it. It's going to be a wannabe system, because you don't have a 9070 and 9070 XT in there. It's built around that. What they're going to do is they're going to take that and they're going to make a lightweight aspect, and they need help from AMD to do it. That's why it's taken them all year to do that. Where it's out right now, he can't do that because Mark Cerny can't do that. AMD has to do this. That's why they're giving them free hardware models to save themselves money, and because Sony's selling so many consoles, they're working with them. But really, AMD is doing all this. I'm here to tell you the truth. How can you do it? You can't. They're going to get a backwards feet or RDNA 4 type system, but it's not going to be full RDNA 4 like you would be getting on consoles. I mean, not consoles, on PC. It's not. They ain't going to have matrix cores either, and no NPU aspects, none of that, guys. What you are going to be getting is another lightweight model, but it's not going to fail like PSSR, and they're going to make sure by working with AMD. So what's the point of fully upgrading and working on PSSR if you got that around the corner? No, they're just going to try to use it for whatever it is right now, and it's going away. It is. So, see, RDNA 4 and the hardware and the PSR Pro are completely separate designs. I'm not going to tell you guys nothing that I don't know what I'm talking about. Now I'm learning this so fully, and I know how it works now. Which is why I speak in terms of re-implementation on PS5 Pro when I talk about new upscaling network using FSR4. I'm definitely looking forward to the future with co-developed hardware futures for machine learning that will dramatically increase the interoperability. Or the interoperability. Yeah, same thing. But yeah, or I said that right, actually. But you guys get what I'm saying. So I don't see this as a bad thing, but it's more like you misled them. You took their money. You're not going to be able to get a refund. and you're just gonna have to deal with it. Not only did you wait the rest of last year, but you're gonna wait the rest of this year. And he said in 2026, it could be coming later. Man, they screwed you guys over. And they're coming with the rental program, all the canceled games. Oh man. And you're gonna have some people that are still gonna defend it. They are. You know, at least this guy's kind of innocent. He's just asking an innocent question. But you know, hey man, you know, you're just asking an innocent question. No, that's why I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna laugh because it's just my reaction. You know what I mean? But this no. Oh, guys, man. That's what they got out of this collaboration. And remember, they told you this as the PS5, as the PS5 Pro was launching and getting ready to launch. You didn't think they knew about this? Talk about being kept in the dark, Reforge. Wake up. Your game is done. Like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Keeping it real with you over here. Peace out. Or you want to support this channel. Yeah, member me to death, please. I'm just kidding. But you guys kind of get my sarcasm with Reforge and about his memberships and all that. It's like, for what? Overrated. Peace.